charges were false, even ludicrous. Those who couldn't refute his arguments or silence him by threats drummed up false accusations. Stephen took control of the room with his voice, unexpectedly holding his audience spellbound. His words resonated with the kind of passion that flows from a simple man who has grasped a great idea, or has been grasped by a vision larger than himself. He told an old familiar story once again, highlighting parts of it that had been curiously overlooked and even forgotten over the years. He traced God's amazing ways down through the centuries until, like the weaver's final pass of threads in a seamless garment, Stephen confronted his audience with the truth about their condition. Stephen presented his case beginning with Abraham, the father of Israel and Israel's faith, Acts 7:2-53. Then he unfolded an extended history lesson highlighted by God's faithfulness despite the faithlessness of his people. Because the accusations had focused on Stephen's alleged words against the temple, his case demonstrated that even God had words of warning about the temple. That was not, after all, a place on which God had staked his reputation. Having dismantled the accuser's sham case against him, Stephen swiftly stated God's case against them. Despite all God's gifts and blessings to his people, they had ultimately rejected him and his son. Then Stephen's closing thunder had to provoke either a storm of resistance or an outpouring of repentance. He said, "Which of the prophets did your fathers not persecute? And they killed those who announced beforehand the coming of the righteous one, whom you have now betrayed and murdered, you who received the laws delivered by angels and did not keep it." Acts 7:52-53. The crowd had gathered to judge Stephen, but history and truth passed judgment on them. They rose in rejection of the truth and killed the messenger. Stoning is perhaps one of the most effective ad hominem arguments, an attack against a person rather than an idea, but it doesn't stop or silence the truth. Stephen must have seen the murder in their eyes. But he also saw something better when he looked up. "Behold, I see the heavens opened and the Son of Man standing at the right hand of God." Acts 7:56, he declared. The mob dragged Stephen out of the city and began to stone him. So he asked God to receive his spirit. Then with his last breath he prayed, "Lord, do not hold this sin against them."